Dudes, he's like this living shadow. Every time the guy gets a hand on him, he disappears back into the other shadows, then pops out somewhere else.
No, man, he's more like...
Hold up, I'm not done. Whoa, sick.
Pain doesn't work for you. You work through pain. Bruce, after all these months, haven't you learned?
Batman Gotham Knight is a movie about 6 short stories telling the key events in Batman's life as he's starting out, and also as he's become the Batman that we know and love. The animation itself looks amazing. Kevin Conroy is back, voicing the iconic protagonist, Batman, as we all know from the animated series to the video games. But I enjoyed Gotham Knight. I thought that it was a unique take on different stories, especially the first story, because the first story tells about a group of kids in a skate park that have very vague memories of who the Batman is and certain situations in where he has to help save the citizens of Gotham. And it's told with very unique animation. We see him as a literal monster, as a literal, man-bat monster, and it's pretty cool, alright? We also see him learn how to deal with pain after suffering a gunshot wound. We see him have to deal with a group of thugs in, I believe, a sewer, underground sort of environment. He's poisoned and he has to save a bunch of people. This movie's pretty awesome. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Now, there's nothing like good old animation that I love, where it's either hand-drawn or part of it is computer-generated. In terms of cons of this movie, I would say that I actually saw a clip on YouTube, which was the final story of the film. I'm not going to spoil it. I originally thought that this was a full-length feature, no interwoven stories. I would say my favorite story is the story in which Bruce Wayne, like I said, he's been, I believe, shot or stabbed in the stomach, and he has to, in a way, turn off the pain receptors, and he has to climb, but he keeps falling. That I found pretty inspiring. So if you haven't seen Batman Gotham Knight, I would highly recommend you find it on YouTube, or you can go to your local dollar store, because that's where I found mine, and just have a fun time watching it. We get to see a younger Bruce Wayne as well, which was interesting, because I figured everything would be about Batman, but no, it takes the other side of the spectrum. We get to see what the millionaire playboy man likes to do. And you can definitely tell that he's younger, and he's not as older and more confident in his... Well, he's confident in his skill set, obviously, but he's still talking to Lucius about very early gadgets and things like that. So, yeah, Batman Gotham Knight, if you haven't seen it, if you have seen it, let me know in the comments. If you like Kevin Conroy, I would suggest watching Batman... I guess any of the animated movies, because personally I'm a big fan of the animated films, not so much the live action films. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll review something a little later. There's no real articles to talk about right now, but maybe today something will happen. I'm not too sure, but we'll have to see. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.